Hello, my friends. So, the 9 incredibly difficult years of my life have come to their logical conclusion. It is in 2025 that I finally said to life, I have had enough. Enough of trials, enough of tests of strength in every sphere of existence. The lessons have been learned and deeply understood. Now I want pleasure, peace, meaning and depth. The entire year of 2025 has become a boundary between my old life and my new one. No hesitation, no fear, no regrets. This year marks an ending, a meaningful, defining chapter. One I had been working toward for 9 years, especially during the last 2. I could never have imagined that a person can truly change their destiny as long as they refuse to give up. And there were so many chances of giving up, believe me. If I had to describe 2024 in one word, it would be a year of adrenaline. But 2025, this is the year of awareness in all my actions. And my state of mind and mood eventually connected me with Carl Jung and his ideas. I think this is the best discovery for me this year. Carl Jung, the thinker who united physiology, philosophy, and spirituality into one living system where a human being is seen not as a set of reactions, but as an entire universe filled with symbols, light and shadow, the search for meaning and the mystery of the soul. A year ago, I couldn't have imagined that Carl Jung would replace people who I was spending time with, that he would clear my memory of everything unnecessary and help me reach such depth of my own soul that I had never dared to touch before. When I have no tours in Chicago, when my little son spends time with his father, I connect with Jung. That's when true self-discovery begins. And I want to spend my time exactly like this, with deep interest, as everything superficial that once filled my life slowly fades away. It's all gone. It's all gone. Now I understand how priceless time really is and how much I want to live each minute fully, knowing that every single moment has its own meaning and purpose. It was worth walking through all the pain and darkness to finally come to the realization of my true destiny. At the beginning of the year, I set a clear intention to resolve my financial challenges and to create a system that allows me to earn money even under double sanctions, and of course to grow my income. Not all questions have been solved yet, but I am moving at my own pace. But the most important goal of 2025 is to reconnect with my inner feminine power. Place it at the very center of my life and to forever bury the inner man I had been living as. And the greatest compliment I have finally allowed myself to hear. Oksana, you are so beautifully feminine, even with all the strength you carry inside. I had never considered myself a beautiful woman, but only now, at the age of 42, have I realized the incredible strength and feminine magnetism I possess. And it's not about physical appearance. It's about my smiling blue eyes where light lives. It's about my confident, calm walk, the way a woman walks when she knows who she is. it's about the inner strength that reveals itself in every action. It's about the depth of my knowledge, my heart, and my soul. It's about the ability to love despite everything, about the softness that remains even after storms, about a voice that carries both tenderness and confidence, about the ability to feel others and see their light. Now I understand a woman's beauty is not in outer shine. True femininity is born from wholeness, from silence within, from the ability to be real, alive, and sincere, from a state of love for oneself and for life. And now I have become an entire universe. Light and darkness live within me, strength and gentleness, mind and intuition. And all of it is me. Me who no longer seeks validation from the outside, because I have found everything inside. In 2025, I once again re-evaluated my circle of communication. Back in early 2024, when I found myself in numerous business communities, I met for sure entrepreneurial souls, hundreds of conversations, meetings, handshakes, business lunches, networking breakfasts. But it's simply not for me. I am tired. Yes, I am tired of the constant attempts to sell me something, and I feel I am losing my time. And I often say, you can sell me absolutely anything, but I have nothing to sell you. My business is far too niche. And besides, all of those gatherings lacked one thing: depth. There was no meaning, only cold calculation. So, what role did networking play in my life? It gave me confidence in communicating in English. I met several real good friends and clarity on the direction of my growth. But I stopped attending business events long ago. Now I draw my energy from something else entirely, giving tours around Chicago. In the morning, I speak passionately about the city's architecture and history, and in the evening, I immerse tourists in the bloody tales of the gangster era, because that's the past, and the past cannot be changed. We walk through secret tunnels, enter hidden speakeasies, and listen to jazz. Friends, if you ever wish to take a walking tour in Chicago, you can book it on my website, americabp.com. The site will be changed soon, but for now, this website. I give tours in both Russian and English. At this point, it's not just my hobby, it's my escape, my circle of connection. Honestly, I am absolutely thrilled by my tour days. As for the most memorable events of this year, at the top of the list stands my trip with my son through Colombia, Peru, Bolivia, and Panama. I will show unique places that we visited and speak more about what a person experiences when he lives in truth with himself. The hardest journey is being truly honest with yourself. And only when you live in truth with yourself, life starts to make sense. Without it, unfortunately, it has no meaning. See you soon.